guy's birthday. Happy 9th birthday to Feeny. We started today with a leftover donut from his favorite Friday pre-birthday donuts. And now we're doing what DeFiends likes to do best, which is go on an adventure. So we are gonna get a good trail run slash hike in this morning, a little bit of a climb to kick his day off right. We're at the trailhead. Somebody is very, very happy and very, very ready to go. We are hiking a piece of the Black Canyon Trail that I've actually hiked with you guys before. So I'm gonna leave that full video up here if you just wanna check out the trail. Otherwise, I'm gonna leave the GoPro back and just enjoy the beautiful morning with my birthday boy. Whew. Oh, that was a good one, wasn't it, kid? Oh, that is one of the prettiest areas of Arizona trails. You start in this gorgeous saguaro like forest, and then you open up into this beautiful canyon, and then you dip down, and there's usually a lot of water, and it's like a cold crossing. Today there wasn't much water. We did get thwarted on our original planned climb. The cows weren't the thwarting. We did run into cows, beautiful free range cattle, but the donkeys. So normally if I see one or two donkeys, I don't really worry. I just move past them slowly. He won't bark at them. But there were 9, and a few of them were snorting and like kicking their feet, and they were kind of splitting the trail. So I kind of walked past them down another split, like a flat trail, and I thought maybe this will like push them off the trail. It didn't, and they just were getting a bit angrier. So I chose to keep us safe and bypass them by coming back up and then doing a little hump up and over on the other side to get the elevation. I was a little bit shy of planned elevation for today, but it was a beautiful day on trail, stunning. Did see another donkey, so it was just like a donkey day. It was a donkey day, and the donkeys, the asses, were being asses. So we are back. He is now sleepy. It was good. We got good mileage, good time on feet. It's getting a little warmer, so I do think I need to get back on my warm weather hike schedule, which starts me quite a bit earlier. But I mean, it's probably only like 72, so it's not bad. But now we are on our way to get the birthday boy something very special, and we will catch you there. My CDs just don't sell. I bet my caddy will. I wanna be a baller. We have been stuck in a lot of traffic. There's a highway bypass. Poor life decisions have been made. All to get you a birthday cake. But yeah, we're gonna be here for a while. Skirt, skirt. So I'm just gonna keep rapping. Time and places, appalling who you share it with. No one wait. Appropriate song. That was a kerfuffle. So we're on a 2-lane like highway, and there's an entrance ramp that came up, and that entrance ramp ends about half a mile from the exit onto another highway. So like the entrance ramp onto another highway. But all the people coming in acted like their lane stayed. It doesn't. I think they were, I mean, obviously you can't really see when there's this many cars, but they all acted like the actual lane was the problem, in that we had to merge. And like the truck behind me was fine. He understood what was going on, I think, because he's so tall he can see over everybody. But there was a whole line behind me that was like, what the is going on? So that definitely caused a kerfuffle. But we are now 0.3 miles from the entrance ramp onto 17 South again. Yay. That took about an hour. And they really only have like a quarter-ish mile, maybe a mile of the highway closed. Like I can see where I exited. And that took an hour. So life choices were made. Choices were made. It's fine. He's getting a nap. I've got good tunes going on. I don't mind traffic if I don't have anywhere to be, and like the temp's not super bad, so it's not baking us even with the AC on. So Anywho, yay! I see highway. Yay! We made it. Almost. 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 And it's like a 5-lane highway, so once we're on it, we Gucci love. We're going 70. Love. We finally made it to Smelly Dog in Phoenix, and this is a local groomer slash bakery that we've been visiting since Beans was a baby. This is actually where his first cake was, and this is now where his 9th cake is from. Last year I made the mistake of buying a giant one. I will put that clip in here. So this year we got him his personal size, and they did it in orange, which is obviously our color. So we are gonna head home now. Actually, I've got to run and get some groceries, but highly recommend if you're in the area. These cakes are like dog crack. He absolutely loves them, and it is totally worth the, it should have only been a 40-minute drive, but we're in almost 2 hours now. So we're gonna head out of city center and away from all the traffic and all the people and back to the mountains. Start. It's just groceries. Go. Well, you could have jumped on that. This is just groceries, but I needed a new bin for the back of my truck to organize it, so made it easier. Traffic was insane, and now I have the joy of trying to fit everything in this fridge, including a cake. Luckily, we went with the little one, so. Oh, oy vey. Got a lot of stuff. All right, let's go. Wasn't too bad. I'm getting better at buying groceries and like utilizing everything before each week is up. So this week, the only thing I didn't utilize was one avocado because it was shoved in the back. I actually didn't see it, and now she's dead. And then just some cilantro that I just didn't finish. So, and I mean, whip we go through. That's just about empty. So yay. I'm actually going to turn on the AC. It's very windy again here, so I can't have the awning out, which means the sun is kind of beating on the side of the camper. So it's like 82 in here. So I actually think we're going to chill for a little bit. I'm going to eat some lunch, turn the AC on, and just kind of, yeah, enjoy maybe a little post activity nap before we head back into the desert to enjoy Feeney's birthday cake and give him his gifts. So yeah, this is kind of actually turning out to be kind of a regular Sunday for me. I'm gonna clean up a little bit. Things are a little disorganized, so once I eat and it cools down in here a little, I will probably clean up a little bit, edit a video. I'm going over to my parents tomorrow, so I'm gonna take my laundry, and I'm gonna take a shower and give Feeny a bath there. My shower works great, love my shower, but there's nothing like an uninterrupted hot water shower in a house. So we're gonna do that at my parents. So I'm gonna get that stuff, so that's what some of this stuff sitting here is for. Get this bin in the back of my truck, but first, eat some lunch and just kind of relax for a minute and cool down. Whew, what a morning. Well, we have had a nice afternoon, just chilling in the pod actually, which isn't something we normally do. I didn't really like it because I had to have the door shut. We've had a lot of wind this week, and it came back with a vengeance today. It, like, the blue sky is gone. It's just hazy, gross. You can barely see the mountains in front of us, and I can't really sit here with the door open. It blows around, and it's kind of warm in here, so we turned the AC on. But with that said, it was kind of nice because it was nice and comfortable in here. Fiends took a nap, cuddled with me a bit. I cleaned, I did some dishes, I got clothes ready to go for laundry tomorrow. But I had plans for like a little desert birthday picnic. I was going to take the cake up to some BLM land, but one, I would have to go past all of that construction again because it's closed for the weekend, and that seems miserable. And two, it's just so windy that I don't think it would be, I think there'd be dirt in his cake, pretty much, is just what would happen. So I thought, because we're getting a little antsy, we don't sit real well, guys, I thought we'd go for a campground walk, and I would show you guys around. I'm at Cave Creek Regional Park, so I thought we'd show you guys around. Feeny and I love a good campground walk, so I'm gonna pop on the tubas, and hopefully, because we're down a little bit further, it's not so bad, and the wind is supposed to be getting better, so fingers crossed when we get back, we can have cake. He hasn't had his cake yet. I know, I've been saving it, because I wanted to, like, have it outside and take a pretty picture like I normally do, but I think we're just gonna do it right here. And actually I thought it would be cute because I have a picnic table out front. I can put him on top of the picnic table, and then the pod can be in the background, and it could just be like a cute little first pod birthday. Alright, let's go for a walk. It does seem like it's blowing away because that's a really hazy spot, and it's actually kind of blue behind us. So alright, we're headed into the main part of the campground. I shared in one of our last videos that I'm in the village, and I'll describe what that is on the way back, but we're headed into the main part of the campground now, which has a lot of bathrooms, a lot more private spaces. Yeah, it doesn't seem so bad in the wind here. Yeah, not too bad. Be a good walk. It's pretty windy. It's okay, it actually feels good because the temp's cooling down. It's pretty warm today, so this is going to be what we call a sniffari walk, which means he gets to just sniff, and it kind of wears him out just as much as a big run or walk would. Which, I mean, we had one of those already today. Doy. Couldn't resist. This is the Clay Mine Trail, and this trail is the only trail you can get right from the campground itself, but it connects to the rest of Cave Creek Regional Park through this little trail. And then in the video I'll be posting one or two after this, you'll see me on a trail, and I'm actually on that trail up there. That's the Overton Trail. So I love that I can grab this. I run this a lot in the mornings, and then most of our evenings are us just kind of meandering, letting him sniff, climbing. But there's a mine, so I'm going to show you the mine and show you how rude they are. Don't they know a girl just wants to go in a mine? Like, come on. It's like right there. This would be a really fun one to go in, but they actually have it blocked off up at the top too, so no going in this mine. But it does have a fun story. So this mine was originally dug for gold. They didn't find any gold, and after they left, a woman named Layla Irish purchased it, and she actually thought that the clay sediment in here could be mixed with water, turned into a miracle elixir. Miraculously, it actually did have a cure for dysentery, which was pretty popular in mining camps back then. Not the cure, but the disease from dirty water. And total guess, but it did actually help with dysentery. But this woman made an absolute fortune off of her clay serum that she sold, or her clay tonic that she sold, that her descendants are still living off of her fortune today. Just wild. So this is the clay mine.
Times and places are all in who you share them with, and it's life, and the point is enjoying who you share it with. Joy is who you share it with.
One of those walks that I never regret doing. Even if, like, after a hard work day I don't want to do it, I never regret it. It is just so beautiful up here, even on a hazy day. So, alright, we're gonna walk back down, finish showing you the campground, and then it's time for Phoebe's birthday.
Who you spend it with. Joy is who you share it with.
So we are now leaving the campground proper and headed towards where the camp hosts are and where the dump tanks are and where the village is, which is where Fiends and I are. They make it sound online like it's like this intimate, small, extra campground, but really what I think it is an overflow parking lot that they opened and dumped a bunch of people in, so it is not private. I can't really be picky because I stole this from my parents. These state parks, if you want to get like your 2-week stay, which is your max, you have to book almost a year in advance, which my dad does because they are snowbirds. But this year they moved here and they found their house really quickly. So I've been stealing some of their spots while they stay in their house, but they're still also camping because this is their favorite thing to do. So I stole this for 2 weeks, but it's definitely not private. It definitely doesn't feel as like one with nature in those other spots and like I had at the white tanks, but you really cannot beat having this in your backyard. You can even see like there's still like pavilions and stuff all through, and we're just kind of all packed in here. Like that rig is in my back window. So, yeah, no. Not exactly epic, but it works. The wind is definitely still here, but I'm gonna lose the sun, and this boy needs his birthday cake, so we're gonna do it. So let's do birthday cake. Honestly, y'all, I cannot believe that this is his 9th birthday. But I feel so blessed that I have him. It's so cute.
And it's all because of you. I'm seeing everything. You make me wanna celebrate, 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 celebrate tonight. Like a picture that I've painted in my wildest dream, came to life in every feeling that you gave to me. Found a story that we saw. Every moment is a song. I'm hearing everything. You make me wanna celebrate, 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 celebrate tonight. Celebrate tonight. Celebrate tonight.
They might have changed it, kid. Doesn't feel like more.
Celebrate tonight.
Happy birthday. Oh, are you gonna lick it off of me?
Like a picture that I've painted in my
I think I'm gonna
wildest
be
dream.
stained orange.
Came to life in every feeling that you gave to me.
Dude.
You make me wanna celebrate, 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 celebrate tonight. Celebrate tonight.
That was kind of a success fail. I'm a slave to him. And I saw this in the grocery store. He does not need it. We got another squishmallow. He's a bunny holding tea. Ready? Yeah. This one's extra squishy. It's an extra squishy squishmallow. Oh. I love you. Happy birthday, boo. Happy birthday. Your birthday present, if I could, would be that the wind would stop. I know. Well, I think he likes it, y'all. Some squishies are extra squishy, and this one is one of those. So, like, you can never go wrong with a squishmallow, but this one's extra. So we're going to be settling in for the night. I'm going to make him dinner, me dinner, and we're gonna settle in to watch a movie. And we're actually renting a movie, which is like something I never do because I'm not the best of movie watchers. I tend to like change it halfway through. But if you followed our Colorado series, you will know we got to visit the Phoenix Gold Mine. Yes, the Phoenix Gold Mine. And while we were there, our guide actually told us about a movie that was partially filmed there, and I think it would be really cool on Feeney's birthday to rent that movie and just see if we can find it. So the movie is called Elevation, and it's actually like a sci-fi horror movie, which, believe it or not, is one of my favorite types of movies. I like shark movies, like bad shark movies. I like cheesy horror movies. I like sci-fi horror movies, and I also like Hallmark romances. I have class and taste, y'all. I have taste. So I'm gonna make us dinner, and let's go. Yeah, the wind picked back up. He is not happy. But what's the squishy's name? Candy. This is Candy, born 6/18/2024. If you don't know, squishmallows have birth dates. What, Candy? That's not gonna be this one's name. We have to. Oh. Got it. One thing I love about staying in a campground is I'm on shore power. So I'm going to use my air fryer. I don't use it on solar just because it does take quite a bit and it's not needed. So it kind of feels like this special treat. And if you guys have never had these, they're so good. They're the Real Goods Foods chicken tenders. It's 2 grams of fat for 4 ounces, 4 total carbs, and 23 grams of protein. So like really good macros. And I'm gonna put these in one of those bagged salad kits. Great, easy RV dinner. While that is in the air fryer, I am just cutting up the cantaloupe and the pineapple that I bought for this week and getting it in a container. And I thought I would tell a story. I've been told you like my stories. I also love that between the wind and the fan and the air fryer, I've got like wind going. So maybe this is a like the windswept hair stories with Michelle. But cantaloupe. Let's circle it back. The reason this story came to mind was cantaloupe. Growing up, I'm the youngest in my family, and my mom is the youngest by like 15 years, like a crazy gap. My mom was an oops in her family. So my grandfather, by the time I was a toddler, was retired, and he was around a lot more. So my grandfather was a miner. Yeah, nope, he passed away when I was like 12. Actually younger than that, because I think my granny passed away when I was 12. Very young. I don't really remember much about him, but he was a miner, so like maybe it's just in my veins. A minor pun too. But the story is about cantaloupe. So we would go see one of his friends in the nursing home, and we would take 2 things. We would take cantaloupe, and we would take those orange circus peanuts. Oh my gosh, like I don't even know. Do they still make those? I don't know. But we would take the orange circus peanuts, and we would sit under the weeping willow that was behind the nursing home, and we would eat cantaloupe and the circus peanuts. Yeah, circus. They're not called elephants. They're called circus peanuts. And he loves salt on his cantaloupe, and so today, to this day, I still eat cantaloupe with either salt or tahini. Like I can't eat it plain. And you know, I think it's kind of cool that I have that from him, but I also feel like my love of mining maybe also came from him too. That little sense of adventure came from my mom's dad. It's also where I got the nickname Pooter Scooter. Yeah. All of my nicknames have things to do with smell. My like current nickname is Stinky. Not for the reason you guys think it is. My dog got sprayed by a skunk. I went to school smelling like a skunk. But Pooter Scooter, Stinky, have such beautiful nicknames. Anywho, story time with Michelle is done. Bone apple tea time, as they say. Fiends has his Ollie with his phytosynergy, which is an antioxidant, and his joint mends. I have a gorgonzola cherry salad with chicken. and a LaCroix. Cheers. I love LaCroix. We have been cuddled up. Fiends has been sleeping, watching the Elevation movie. It's actually pretty good. It is definitely a cheesy horror movie, but the acting is good and the video effects are good. So far, I haven't figured out if we've made it to the Phoenix Mine yet. We're past a mine, but I don't know. I haven't been able to tell. So I'll definitely keep watching and figure it out. But so far, I don't know. It's so hard to tell. And I know they filmed at a couple mines, so I might have just missed it. We might have to like kind of rewind the mine scenes a few times. But I'm gonna finish the movie in the morning because I'm sleepy. I'm tired. It's time to go to bed. So there's nothing like watching it in the dark in the morning with a cup of coffee. So I don't know what this hand is, but that's what we're gonna do. Come on, get back up. Come on. There you go. He is going to settle in with all his stuffies, and we are going to turn in for the night. So I hope you enjoyed hanging out with us for the boy's birthday bonanza. And honestly, what is kind of just a typical Saturday when you live in the pod and, you know, it's just kind of normal life. No big crazy adventures, just enjoying the desert, enjoying my bestie, and enjoying hanging out with you. So we will see you guys on the next adventure, wherever the road may take us. Bye!